Welcome back. The Bahamas Communications and Public Officers Union members tonight are waiting to find out if there will be a change in leadership. Workers at ZNS, BTC, the Bridge Authority, and Cable Bahamas went to the polls today. Fern Geary has more.
The heated race for president of the Bahamas Communications and Public Officers Union is between incumbent Bernard Evans, who is being challenged by Secretary General Denise Wilson, and former Vice President Arnold Boleg. Evans says he has big plans and he is confident of a win. He discussed his vision for the Broadcasting Corporation of the Bahamas if returned to office.
The support needs to be shown to the staff who have to deliver on that service, and so my job really is to ensure that ZNS staff get on the right path in terms of succession. It's tends to be a closed shop right now in terms of upper mobility and all that stuff, but we want to, get to the point where we have a succession plan, a career path, so to speak. Okay, and so I'm very happy now that the new contract we just signed, be ready now to sit down again around the table in October of this year.
Evans also talked about his plans for BTC.
We know that the government is talking about maybe regaining majority share, and so we don't know if we're going to negotiate a contract under, again, the majority government ownership, or would it be, again, under private ownership. But regardless, we are prepared for either way. But for BDC staff, similar to ZNS staff, there are so many persons who subscribe for the VSEP that left BDC really in a bind because it is understaffed now.
Meantime, Arnold Boleg says he plans to restore the BCPOU to its once dominant position in the country if he wins the presidency.
It's because I want to provide the representation that the members have been crying out for over the past 3 years, and the representation that they have been lacking, and that's for ZNS, BTC, Cable Bahamas, Bridge Authority, PUC. There's a lot of issues that have happened over the past 3 years. The issue with our pension fund, there's some issues going on with our medical plan. There are also a whole lot of issues regarding contract and negotiations. Like, for example, with ZNS, during the previous contract, they lost some benefits that they really should not have lost. Christmas bonus, getting double time as required by law.
Boleg also plans to restore the loan assistance to retirees if elected. Meantime, presidential candidate Denise Wilson declined an interview with us at this time. Fern Geary, ZNS News.
Well, Miss Bahamas goes to the Atlantis Resort for its 2012 pageant. Yesterday, resort officials made the announcement. Altobe's Munnings was there.
Although the Atlantis Resort on Paradise Island has been the venue for the Miss Bahamas organization for the past 3 years, it's now official. Atlantis is the title sponsor for the Miss Bahamas Universe and Miss Bahamas World Crowns. President Michelle Malcolm, who got this birthday gift on Monday, is ecstatic about the new venture, which truly encompasses the theme for this year's pageant, The Rising of the Phoenix.
I got the feeling that even though we were going through hard times, we would have a rebirth of this pageant, and thus the theme, the Phoenix. And to see it all come to the point where we are today, where we're truly being reborn as a pageant, in many ways as an organization, it's just really a magnificent moment to experience.
The brand Atlantis alone attracts international attention. Already hosting the world's biggest celebrities, Atlantis Resort officials are thrilled to propel this national beauty pageant by producing a unique show that all Bahamians would be proud of. Kerzner's Senior Vice President of Special Events and Entertainment, Michelle Wilshire, explains.
What you'll see is a production setup in the Grand Ballroom here at Atlantis that will rival anything in the world. As you know, we've now successfully, as a destination and as a property, hosted Miss Universe, numerous Miss Teen pageants. We're thrilled now to officially host Miss Bahamas. It comes in an environment of great production know-how, a stage, a runway, an infrastructure, lighting, audio, and setup that really takes the pageant in its execution to a whole new level.
Securing this partnership proves the hard work Miss Bahamas organization personnel have done to elevate and attract the type of women who can represent the Bahamas internationally. Media Relations Director Jerome Sawyer assures that the organization has now restored pageantry in the Bahamas.
We want to ensure that each contestant has a good experience. But once she goes off internationally, that she is prepared to represent this country and to espouse what it is to be a Bahamian woman. And certainly Atlantis has become synonymous with pageantry and with beauty.
And that's why Bahamians everywhere are being encouraged to fully support this year's pageant. Atlantis is hosting the Miss Teen USA pageant on Saturday, July 28th, and the Miss Bahamas pageant that Sunday. Atlantis will offer a special room rates to those residents interested in staying at the hotel during the pageant weekend. Tues Munnings, ZNS News.
A number of youngsters attending summer camps, and this one is focused on steering campers away from a life of crime. Well-known boxer James Killicoakley is hosting the event.
I have experience about it. Those who feels it knows it, you know, and when you being there, you know circumstances, you're showing them, and they love it, and they are listening very well, and I'm so proud of what I am doing. You know, I mightn't get all the reward on it, but I guess one day I never know. Wherever I go, I will get it. But my main goal is showing these kids that, you know, crime doesn't pay. A lot of these kids listening, and I am surprised that, I don't know if it's my name, Killer, giving them that courage to listen to me, but I'm still saying to them that name is only a boxing name. That's just killing, boxing. That's not no indication of, you know, killing, but they understand and they are disciplined, and, you know, I'm very happy, man. I am happy.
At a tender age.
So these kids need some guidance. Far as they can say, they feel like no one loved them. And the only way you can show them love, you gotta give them attention. You have to be there with them. Walk the road, let them walk with you. Let them see the rough and the smooth, the calm and the, you know, and these kids will understand. These kids ain't hard to understand, you know.
I learned so far about crime that we should be helpful to the police and let the police know that we show our appreciation to them. And
what else?
we need to help out the police and these crime issues. Why are the crime happening? Everybody dying every day, and we need somebody to stop them.
Good stuff. Well, on Friday, 200 young people will march against crime throughout the inner city communities. And while that camp is designed to steer youngsters away from a life of crime, this camp is basically doing the same. 30 youngsters from Mount Moriah are camping out in their community. Area MP Arnold Forbes talks about the positive event.
My summer camp is not a regular summer camp. What we're doing is we're doing meaningful activities that the children can benefit from. Rather than just sitting there and babysitting them, we have teachers, professional teachers coming in to teach dispute resolution to both men and women, to teach self-esteem to young ladies, to carry children on meaningful field trips. We're going to Coca-Cola plant, we're going to Defense Force Base, we're going to Clifton Heritage Site, so that the children are not just sitting there being watched.
Welcome to tonight's edition of the Business Beat, sponsored by Royal Fidelity. Good evening, Bahamas. I'm Tues Munnings. Let's take a look at what's making business news today. Net interest income for the Bank of the Bahamas for the third quarter of the fiscal year totaled $26.8 million and rose slightly year over year. While there was a little change in income from fees and commissions, though the bank is moving toward greater earnings from non-interest revenue by providing services to customers and wholesaling processing fees to other institutions as the singular provider in the country of both an e-commerce platform and in-house processing of credit card transactions. In international business, Chairman of the U.S. Central Bank, Ben Bernanke, said the LIBOR system, which sets interbank lending rates, is structurally flawed. Bernanke also told a U.S. Senate committee that it was not yet known whether any U.S. banks were involved in the rigging of LIBOR. He said he still did not have full confidence in the system. And from regional business, the World Economic and Financial Survey for 2012 from the International Monetary Fund indicates that global growth has increased to 3.6% for the Caribbean in the first quarter of 2012. The IMF report released on Monday said the surprising upside is that growth has moved up by a quarter percentage point compared with forecasts presented in the April 2012 World Economic Outlook. Remember, you can send us an email or join us on www.znsbahamas.com or become our friend on ZNS's official Facebook